So what's the if you had to tell everybody one thing about what you do and how impactful it is for yourself and for whatever that is, what would it be?
I think the thing that is the most powerfully impactful is being able to come in every day and watch people who have been knocked down. And it's whether you're a middle schooler, a high schooler, um, and see them learn how to dust themselves off,
Mm,
proverbial,
yeah.
and move on, and then watch. I walk through the halls. When you're in here and you're working on a grant or you're doing all the administrative stuff, I'll get up and walk down the halls and seeing kids that are happy and they're smiling and they're feeling good, or they'll come up and go, Kathy, did you see what I did in such and such? And we do a thing here at Logos. And at the end of each day, the discipline team, who's looking at the behaviors, start off the report with all of the cool things that happened with certain, like it'll say, so and so got an A on their math test, or such and such went to every class today, when
Hmm.
typically they've been skipping or because they feel so, discouraged. And so
Yeah.
we do these shout outs at the end of every night. So you end every day reading these positives about kids. But that's what it is. The impact, the hardest thing that I read when I first began working at Logos, and I have a different connection to Logos that we'll talk about. But when I first started as a teacher here, I remember hearing that kids who couldn't access Logos, if there wasn't a Logos, we'd have a much higher suicide rate. Kids would either drop out, or some kids would successfully commit suicide. And nobody
Mm,
wants to think about that in our world.
right.
And it's the worst possible outcome on either side. And so the impact is powerful because I get to see, and so do my staff and parents, at graduation, many kids, Amy, will get up there and say, I never thought I'd graduate from high school. But some kids say, I didn't even think I'd be alive.